Tonight, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go with the Packer offense, guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Rodgers now on first down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And the Packer first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
The handoff to Aaron Jones.
The numbers for Jones last week, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
On second down, it's Jones. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 19-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. The give is to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
You're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. The Saints offense now getting set here and leading them out in what could be his final NFL season. The game's all-time leading passer, that's Drew Brees.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Yeah, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
The 40-yard line.
Brees now to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's his throw, going to be caught by Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33-yard line. Here's Brees to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense. All right, just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Saints 0.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brees out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Brees to throw again. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And he finds Cook. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. That is caught at the 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Again, they'll throw with Brees. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
As the calendar keeps turning, I always hope that someone tells me that I get better with age. But Jared Cook is absolutely doing that. 33 years old back in April. Had a career-high 9 touchdown catches last year in just 14 games. And that was second only to Mark Andrews of the Ravens. Jared Cook, a Pro Bowler after the 2019 season.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After after the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, didn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Intended for Marquez.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Third down and 10.
Working from the gun. Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Steps away to his left. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Mario Davis on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's complete to Lewis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete to Mercedes Lewis. A gain of 18 on the play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
1st and goal.
Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Complete.
Mercedes Lewis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, and the Packers have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
This will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a run back here from Harris.
10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of.
Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Packers 29-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
It's caught. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Packers
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 13-6, the final score. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey, to check on the Giants. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys have the lead on the road in the Big Easy as we get you back over to the Superdome and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this with intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And that's complete to Sanders.
Breeze pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
their 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Breeze now on first down. Thomas has got it complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
2-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. This throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
25-yard line.
This has been all that we'd hoped for. Two of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A give to Jones. 1st down and much more here for Jones. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that's complete to Adams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
One of the underrated aspects of Davante Adams' game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league. Constantly works on his footwork, constantly works on how he gets away from defenders in order to get open. He's a guy that number 12, his quarterback, trusts implicitly.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
At their own 24.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's taken down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
3rd and 1.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good for a
I don't know
save.
about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
The 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Breeze's throw on target to Cook. On a man down, and it's Sanders. We'll check on his status when we get back. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Breeze here finding Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
They run it again with Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. The busy night continues for Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Again, this is Kamara. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it is good! He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for New Orleans, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.